Good afternoon, wax buddies. Today we're going to be talking about live diamonds. What exactly is live diamonds? That's what we're going to find out today's Wax Facts. Class is in session. All right, buddies, let's get down to the science of live diamonds. Step one, you have to have the bud, right? So at the farm, right before it's harvested like normal, it's cut and it's flash frozen. That's very, very important. Now you have step two, manufacturing. Once it's at the lab, of course it's frozen. It's kept in a frozen environment until it's extracted. Now you cannot have live diamonds and have dry material going in the extraction. That is lie.
That is lie.
Of course, it is frozen and it's kept in a freezer at the manufacturing center. It's literally stuffed in a frozen sock and then it's taken to the closed loop machine where it's extracted. So we put in the closed loop system in step two. Now it's step three, extraction plus crystallization. Let me explain. It's all collected in this thing called a honey pot. That's the last step of the extraction. And then you gotta open the valve and it goes into a ball jar. And you gotta cap it really quickly. Now why do we cap the ball jar? It's about crystallization. Let me explain. So when you cap it, it builds pressure and the THCA, that starts to crystallize. Not all of a sudden, but it takes about a week or 2 weeks. Back, any questions, anybody?
Yeah, right here, Dr.
Go ahead.
So what happens after the crystals form, after the 2 weeks are up?
Well, I was just about to get into that. So you have the crystals, right? So you gotta take the sauce and you gotta put it in a different container. Okay, then you have the crystals and you gotta scrape the crystals out and put it in a different container, put it in the oven, and at a very low temperature, you have to melt it into an oil.
That sounds very interesting, Dr. Ahmad.
Well, it is very interesting and it's not easy. There's a lot of work.
Right on.
So we got all 4 steps done. Now we're gonna go to the last step. You take that sauce, which is a high terpene extract, HT, and you have the melted diamonds. You put it all together, and then you have live diamonds. Okay, class, this concludes today's episode of Wax Facts. We'll see you next week.
Wax.